Hello! So today we are talking about the top 10 series that I have not gotten into yet, but really want to. Now there are a lot, so finding just 10 was kind of difficult. For some of these, I'm kind of shocked that I have not read them yet. So the first series is the Mara Dyer books. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, The Evolution of Mara Dyer, and then the third one, which is coming out next year, I assume. I know there's a title. I just don't know it. I've heard lots of great things about this series, and I bought the first one, haven't read it, and it sounds really good, so I really want to get into it. The second series that I have is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. I know. I started reading this one back in July, and I just never got through it. I put it down, I was really irritated with it, and it was good, but it wasn't like reaching out and grabbing me. So I'm going to restart it and just power through it, and I want to read this before the last one comes out. I want to catch up on the series and be done with it, because I have like all of the books. The next series I have is the Berserk series by Michael Grant. You all know, you should know, that Gone is one of the favorite series of mine. It's way up there on the list. I feel like it would be dramatic to say it's my favorite series. I don't have a favorite series, but if I had to pick one, that's the first one that would come to my mind. But I've heard that this is really good as well, and I just have not read it yet, and I really need to, and I'm a horrible person. The next series that I have is the Enemy series by Charlie Higson. I have the first and second book, The Dead, and now I know there are like 4 out, and there are gonna be 6, I think. And they sound so good and action-packed, and I've never heard a negative thing about these books. And they've been sitting on my shelf since forever ago, before I even started this channel. I intended to read them a long time ago, and I just never did. So the next series I have is another one that you're probably gonna hate me for, and it is the Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. Again, started the first one, did not grab me, just didn't continue. It's dangerous when I set books down because they don't get picked back up. There's a long waiting list on the TBR, so when something gets set down, it like goes to the end for some reason. I don't control it, but I really do need to get back up on this series and read the whole thing, because it was good, it just wasn't grabbing me, you know? The next book that I have is Cinder by Melissa Meyer. Marissa, God, every time this is mentioned in a video I say Melissa. I hear all about this series all the time. What is my fridge doing? I know lots of people that really like it, and I know the second one is out, and the third one's coming out. I just feel like I need to be in the bandwagon. I have all of these books that are unread. It's really sad. This is such a depressing video. The next series that I have unread is The Selection by Kiera Cass. Nothing but good things about this as well, all the time. There's The Selection, The Elite. They look good and they sound good, and I've heard great things, but I haven't read it for God knows why reason. Yeah. I know they were talking about making this a TV show, and then it didn't get picked up, which is really sad because it sounds like it would be really good, like one of those reality shows, except good. So I really want to get into this series and see what it's all about. I've heard that I could read it really quickly if I wanted to, so maybe I will one day. The next series that I have is Matched by Ali Condi. I know there's Matched, Crossed, and Reached, and the series has kind of served its time. I'm gonna graduate and go off into the real world and have so many unread books. I've heard good and bad things about this series, so I really want to see where I stand on this. The next series that I have is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I know Christine, Pulling Bananas Books, loves this series and is obsessed with it. Then a bunch of other people in BookTube picked it up, and everyone seems to love it, and it's the new thing that's happening right now, so I feel like I need to pick this up. Well, I did pick it up, I bought it, but you know, reading it's a different story. And the final series that has been recommended to me countless times, and I've bought it, and I haven't read it because I'm a terrible person, is Unwind by Neil Shusterman. What if your parents could unwind you? I have no idea what this book is about at all. I'm gonna go into it blind, not knowing anything, and I think it's gonna be really good. I've heard nothing but good things, and I just really want to go into it, jump right in, and read the whole series, getting the box set for Christmas, probably give this away sometime. I know the trilogy just ended, or was it not a trilogy, and the third book just came out, I don't know. I just assume things are trilogies at this point. Well, that makes 10 series that I have not even started yet, or have started and set down. Let me know if you've read these books and if you liked them or if you didn't like them. What are your series that you haven't read that everyone else has read? Share them in the comments, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!